All right, candle range theory trader, back with you with another video, just showing you how you can build your daily candle range theory watch list and really keep it going. So, in essence, what we're going to be doing is simply framing candle one. Okay, if you can identify candle one and establish the range, then everything else is very simple. Now, I like for candle two to make the high or low of the day or previous day when I'm trading the 8 hour chart, which is what this example is going to be going over. And the way, if you do it like this, you really don't have to follow that many pairs. But I mean, it's up to you to just do it how you see fit. So what I'm going to do right now, I just pick two pairs at random. I pick Swiss yen and pound CAD, and I'm going to go to a random bar. So I'm going to click select random bar right here. And all we're going to be doing is selecting, okay, we're going to be oscillating between candle 3 and candle 4. That's what we're looking for. So let's start right here on this chart. So right here, we see here we have the 1 o'clock and the 9 o'clock, and then we're in the midst of what could be a candle 3 right here. Okay, but in terms of the range, okay, this is what we're looking for right there. Okay, the short. Okay, so I would have a bearish bias on this candle range. This right here could be, again, could be a candle 3. So now just stick an arrow right there just to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, so that's a candle 3. Now, as far as and then what I do as well is I put it under the section that I want to see it right there. Okay. Now, as well for Swiss yen, this also looks like it could be a candle 3, but going the other way. Now, these pairs, of course, are not correlated, which is why I picked them. They just don't have anything really to do with each other and how they move. But we could be in the midst of a candle 3 right here. Matter of fact, this pretty much would have already been a good payout. So we'll put an arrow on this one just to track right there. Okay, but you have candle 1, which is the range. Candle 2 creates the low of the day, low of the prior day in this case. This is a 1700 or 5 p.m. candle going into Sunday, Monday. So that right there would have been a payout on candle 3. And this right here is giving a little bit to the downside. So now, after candle 3, I only trade through candle 4. So let's walk through that a little bit to see if one plays out. So, and then if it plays out, what I do is I just move it down. So we'll go to this one first. This one may be a little more probable. So once this candle closes, if the 1 a.m. candle plays out, I'll just put that right here in the candle 4 like that. And that's what I'd be looking for. Okay, so we're still in candle 3 right here. And then when it closes and I go to the next one, there's your candle 4 right there. Okay, so that's that. Candle 4, right? Great trade. Okay, so again, candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, candle 4. Now that's done. I'm not looking for any more trades here for now on this one. As far as pound CAD goes, you got candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. So again, we'd like for this to be a candle 4 to the downside, but it didn't really give much. And sometimes you'll have that. You may want to see a big move, but it just doesn't come. Or it may happen in 2 candles. You just don't know. This can't be predicted. All right. But that's about it. Once candle 4 closes, I really don't try to go. I don't look for anything else. Okay. So that's that. So once that's wrapped up, I would just reset and wait for some more structure to develop. So I get rid of all of that. And we go forward. All right. So this could be shaping up to be a candle 3 to the downside. So I'm going to draw my range short and then put it right here under candle 3. For this one, it just continued down, which is fine. But this is not a clear CRT pattern, so there's no trade there for this one. So for now, I'm just going to stick with Swiss yen to see what the next candle could be. But I'll be watching for a candle 3. All right, so that's about the most. I mean, that's what candle 3 gave right here. From the open down, it went down about 25 pips or so. All right, and then retraced. This to me does not warrant a candle 4 continuation because in order to, for me at least, what I like to see when I'm looking for candle 4, candle 3 needs to close below, at a minimum, candle 2, best case scenario below candle 2 and candle 1. But since it swept candle 2's low, this low right here, let me put a line on it. Since it swept that low right there and then closed above it, that to me does not warrant a continuation, not in my mind. All right. So what I could do, I get rid of these, and I could be framing a new range. This could be a new candle range theory going the other way. Again, could be. No guarantees, right? But that's what could be happening. On CAD, same thing. This could be a new range that's setting up. But you have to wait until the candle opens and then know how candle 3 behaves. So I'm going to put this in the candle 3 pattern here. And I think I may have to press forward one more time to see if candle 3 could work out. But we see here, okay, candle 1, candle 2, candle 1, candle 2. Right, and I just go back and forth. I just frame the range and have a bias. Okay, but it's really the same thing over and over. All right, so that one spiked up a little bit. If you went long here, you may have got some. It did come back, but you may have got some. Let me see. From the open price, it went up 21 pips, which isn't a lot. This one, same type of deal. From the open price, it went up 67 pips, which is much better than Swiss did, but then it came back down. So to me, this is not something that I'd be looking for a continuation on because it didn't close above candle 2, which is right here. Okay, it swept this candle and then closed back inside of it. So you have two options here. You can either just ignore this pair, look for another one, or reframe the range. Oops, wrong indicator. Like that, with a short bias. And let me count the candles off. Candle 1, candle 2. So then I'd be expecting candle 3 possibly to go to the downside. As far as Swiss yen goes, same deal. Let me get rid of these drawings. Right there. Okay, candle 1, candle 2, possible candle 3 to the downside. All right, so then they're already in candle 3, but now that my bias just changed from long to short. So then let's see what happens. So obviously that was a wrong bias because it was still a long one, right? So, and then sometimes when you're wrong, you can just reframe the bias. You can say, okay, well, this was still a legit candle 1. Like that. And this is where watching not that many pairs comes in handy because sometimes the range will still just be a decent range that just has some retracement. Okay, but the long bias was right here, actually. I'm sorry, wrong candle 1. This was candle 1. And candle 1's low did hold. So even though it spiked down and then came up, that's legit. Okay, so this right here is candle 3 activity. It's not the third candle in the range, but it is candle 3 activity to the upside. Right? And it did close above. This is still candle 2. Okay, so candle 1, candle 2. We would hope that would be a candle 3, but it wasn't. But then everybody who went short right here got destroyed. Okay, so that's that one. And then for CAD, same type of deal. Okay, we have the wrong bias, but what can we do? It's okay to be wrong, but just be wrong small. We just reframe the range. But it's really about candle 2. Frame everything off of candle 1 and candle 2. And as long as candle 2's low holds, then just switch the bias back to what it was. So I hope that makes sense to you. If that doesn't make sense, rewind the video, watch it again to just see how I frame the range. Okay, but this is, you have to frame your trading range and then this candle 2. And from the peak of candle 2 is where you're trading from. So this right here gives you the long bias. So long bias there and then long bias there. So this right here is candle 3 behavior. So we can look for a possible candle 4 now that candle 3 has closed above candle 2 and even candle 1. So I would still be long on this pair right here. As far as this one goes, same deal because it closed above candle 2, which is right here. So candle 1, candle 2. Then I just wait for candle 3's expansion. Okay, it may or may not happen, but you know, that's what I'd be looking for. So then as far as my watch list goes, for Swiss, I would be down to candle 4. And I think CAD was too. Yeah, so we have a bullish bias on both of these to the upside. We may or may not get it, but that's what I'd be going into. So then we just press the forward button. Okay, and then you got a little bit, but not much. Okay, as far as CAD, let's see what CAD did. Same thing. Actually, nothing at all. Okay, if anything, it came back down. So at this point, Don't feel like you have to trade it if you don't want to or can't make sense of it. If it's just an inside day and it's chopping around, it's not giving much direction, don't try to figure it out. Only trade the easy stuff. So I'll just get rid of all this and just wait until some more the structure develops. I will take the next 8 hours off and see what happens. Because every time a candle closes, it's going to give you another opportunity. And in this case, it's every 8 hours. Let me close all these out, and I'm going to frame a new range right there with a short bias. And I'm expecting a candle 3. I'm going to see if candle 3 happens. And then I just look for the behavior. So pound CAD is going to take the next 8 hours off. I don't know what it's going to do. But Swiss yen could be setting up for a short. And that's how you can toggle your watch list. And every time a candle closes, you just look to see, okay, is there a candle 1 and candle 2? And if so, all you're doing is looking for candle 3. Or if there's a candle 3, just look for candle 4. So this right here spiked in both directions. So we didn't get, you may have got some to the downside if you wanted to, but then price still came back up. So it just spiked both ways. So that's just something that does happen periodically. Let's see if some structure developed on pound CAD. Pound CAD does give a possible candle 1 and candle 2. So then where did I put it? Under candle 3. Swiss yen spiked both ways. It did sweep this high right here, so I can just reframe this to a new candle 1. You just follow the pair. So I'll leave this under candle 3. And I'm going to see now if this high on candle 2 can hold. See, and I'm just switching my watch list and my bias. That's it. So we go there. Inside day, I'll be back on that one. Give me just a second here. This one, again, they're both inside days. Now, what's an inside day? An inside day where the next 8 hours, it doesn't sweep the high or the low of the previous candle. It's just consolidation at the end of the day. When a pair consolidates, okay, and it doesn't break the high or the low of the prior candle, I don't abandon the bias. So I would keep a short bias on this one, and I would keep a long bias on this one. Doesn't mean I'm right. That's just what I'll be looking to trade. So let's take a look at one more. And I mean, you got a little bit to the upside, not much. And this one here, same deal. You got a little bit to the upside, but not much. So ideally, somewhere in a fair value gap in this wick, you would have tried to take that long, and you may have gotten, what is that, like 20 some pips out of there. And this one here, from the open, 25 pips or so. And that's it. So, I mean, that's how I look at it. I'm just looking at ranges and I'm framing them and then looking, okay, I'm looking for either candle 3 or candle 4, long or short, in line with candle 2. And that's how, and I just oscillate between candle 4 or candle 3. Now, even though I watch all the pairs, once I get up to about 5 or 6, I really stop looking because I don't want to overwhelm myself. Okay, I'm just looking for these candle 2s, candle 1s, and expecting candle 3 or candle 4. So let's go for one more candle here. Let me get rid of this. And again, if you're having trouble figuring it out, if you don't know where you are, or if you're seeing a lot of consolidation, you don't have to trade it. Just look for another pair, right? Because this right here is mainly just consolidating. It's just chopping, chopping, chopping. It hasn't moved much. So then I will just wait. The next 8 hours could give you a whole nother opportunity. And the easiest thing to do, honestly, is wait for candle 3 and just see if you can get candle 4. So for instance, now I think this could be a long bias right here. Okay, because remember, I like for my candle 2 to always create the low of the day. So, this could be a long, but I'm going to see if I can get a candle 3. And then if I can get a candle 3 to the upside, then I'll see if I can take a candle 4. So I'll let this go. See, and then thankfully I did, because I would have been wrong. So you get rid of that. So if you're unclear, wait for candle 3. See if candle 3 even happens. If it doesn't, then you just switch your bias. So now I got a short bias. This is candle 1. This is candle 2. So now I'm going to see if I can get a candle 3 to the downside. And it did give some move to the downside, but then it came up. So I get rid of that. Reframe the range again. I'm going to just go on this one pair till I can see if I can get a 4 candle pattern, and then that'll be it. If you get the point, though, you don't have to watch the rest of this video, but let's see if we can get a complete candle range theory. So you got possible candle 1, candle 2, Small candle 3. Okay, I'm going to get rid of Swiss yen. I'm just going to delete it. Okay, so if you just want to follow one pair, this is how you would do it. So small candle 3 right here. That's at 1700. So then I'll just go, okay, well, can I get a candle 4? Can I get a continuation? No, absolutely not. Right? So then this went down. So I just, once again, reframe the range. So candle 1, candle 2, which created the high of the day, closed all the way down there. Can I get a candle 3 continuation? No. So what do I do now? This could be a candle 3, which created the high of the day. I reframe the range. Right, so then I put this back under candle 3 just to remind myself what I'm looking for. So am I going to get a candle 3 long? No. Now, this candle here is still holding. However, this one did sweep the high and close inside of it. So this is the range I'm going to frame now. All right, like that. So I'm looking for a candle 3 to the downside. Small. Sometimes candle 3 isn't monstrous. So let me see if this will qualify. Okay, so because this candle 3, what I would thought would be a candle 3, did not close below candle 2. It closed right at it. You have an option. You can either, because it closed right at it, you can either still look for the downside or you can just wait. So in this case, I'm going to just wait. I'm not going to look for candle 4. Okay, so, and then in hindsight, now take a look. What do you see there? It's the same pattern over and over. I could have taken this candle 1, 2, 3, right? Now it didn't close above candle 2, which I prefer to see. However, if you want to chance it, you can. This, I would consider this a candle 3. It's just the close. I like for the close to be above it instead of pinning the high of candle 2 and 1 and then closing inside of it, because it could be a case where this is the range. It can go either way. It can go like this, and it could go short. Okay, candle 1, candle 2, candle 3 to the downside, or it could be like this, candle 1, candle 2 to candle 3, and then a possible candle 4 to the upside. Okay, and I hope that's not confusing, but price is only going to do one of 3 things. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, or it's going to consolidate. So let's just see what it's going to do. I'll press the arrow forward, and it went up. Okay, so this would have been a decent bullish trade. Okay, there's your candle 4 right there. But again, I like for the candle 3 close to be strong, just as extra confirmation. But this was a legit CRT bullish example, just not with the ideal candle 3 close. So trading is going to be an inexact science. Don't look for everything to play out the exact same way every single day. That's just not reality, right? I promise there were some people who were looking for a short here. They got severely disappointed. Okay, this was the move for this 8-hour period for between 9 a.m. to 1700. Okay, the direction was long. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your best case scenario right here, where all the candles actually follow each other. Okay, so you would have just went from candle 3 to candle 4. But if you have a strong close like that, and you want to see if you can get a continuation for the next 8 hours or so, so be it. But I strongly recommend you use a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio for that. So I hope that helps. Again, you're only looking for that candle 3, candle 4, and framing your trading range. That's all you're doing. So it's very simple. You just have to be flexible at the same time. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the comment box. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your time and attention, and take care. Thanks for watching.